The passage between adolescence and adulthood is a unique developmental period that can involve major changes to independence, self-management, and self-development. The transition into university can be particularly overwhelming, learning to balance a highly demanding study schedule, work, building new social relationships, and maintaining personal well-being. For many, this transition involves moving cities and subsequently withdrawing from organised sports. As a result, for the first time, many young adults will have to actively think about scheduling time for physical activity in their busy new routines. We all know that exercise is good for our physical well-being, but it can be time-consuming and feel like a lower priority when you're busy. This can lead to many young adults having insufficient physical activity in their lives, which can lead to significant effects on mental health. As stated in The Rubber Brain, regular exercise has been shown to facilitate adaptive responding to negative stresses, as well as to protect you from the effects of such stresses. Studies conducted on university students around the world found that approximately half of all students do not meet the World Health Organization's exercise recommendations. The World Health Organization recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise per week in order to gain healthy benefits. These studies also show a strong correlation between low levels of regular exercise and increased mental health issues in university students. To understand why, we have to first look at what happens in our bodies when we exercise. As stated in The Rubber Brain, any form of physical exercise that gets you sweating releases endorphins. Endorphins are a type of neurotransmitter that carries signals across your nervous system. They attach themselves to your body's reward centers, known as opioid receptors, relieving pain and boosting the release of dopamine. This results in feelings of pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation, and, as stated in The Rubber Brain, can help to relieve tension and anger. Routine exercise also increases our body's ability to regulate cortisol levels. Cortisol, often referred to as a stress hormone, is not in itself bad. It helps to regulate things such as blood pressure, metabolism, blood sugar levels, and more. However, due to stresses such as constant deadlines and high workloads, university students can experience long-term activation of the cortisol response, putting them at risk for many mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. A peer-reviewed study titled Regular Physical Activity, Short-Term Exercise, Mental Health, and Wellbeing Among University Students found that in a randomized test group of undergraduate students, 37% reported experiencing depressive symptoms and 42% reported high levels of anxiety. Within this study, regular physical activity was found to be negatively correlated with reported depression and anxiety over a 6-week period, meaning that students who exercise regularly were less likely to experience mental health issues. Another peer-reviewed study, Physical Activity, Sleep Quality in Relation to Mental Health Among College Students, found that a combination of adequate sleep quality and regular exercise provides greater alleviation of depressive symptoms than other methods such as placebo interventions and even medications. Studies confirm that there are strong bidirectional associations between sleep disturbances, depression, and anxiety, suggesting that the development of one contributes to the development of the others. Getting enough sleep is a major component of maintaining your physical and psychological well-being, especially for university students. Sleep has a crucial effect on optimal cognitive function, working memory, and attention span, imperative for effective learning. Physical activity is linked to sleep quality in a variety of ways. Regular exercise increases your production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle, helping you to fall asleep quicker, for longer, and achieve better quality sleep. Physical activity can indirectly improve your psychological well-being in other ways too. Weight loss, clear skin, and improved mood are all common byproducts of a healthy exercise routine. This can help to improve self-esteem, which is associated with better health, better social lives, and protection against mental health disorders. So by now you can see how effective physical activity is as a self-management tool for enhancing well-being. It's time to think about how you can incorporate physical activity into your schedule. Number 1, join a sports team. Think about the sports you loved being a part of when you were younger. University is a great time to get back into these sports or even try out new ones. Sports teams are great because training and game times are regularly scheduled into your week, so you don't have to think or plan out how or when you're going to exercise. There are a multitude of sports available through universities that range from super low pressure and social to competitive and elite programs. Some examples include soccer, basketball, and volleyball, but there are so many others. Pick one that aligns with your interests and abilities, and don't be afraid to try something new. You can usually find out how to sign up for different teams on your uni website or on notice boards that are posted around your uni. Team sports are a great way to meet new people, a good way of mixing socializing with your exercise needs. If something more solo is your idea of fun, power walking or running is a great way to explore new areas around where you live. Start with a gentle warm-up and go at a pace that suits you. You can use this time to focus on your breathing, the rhythm of your steps, and the scenery around you, or even just switch off your mind by listening to your favorite music. This can be a great way to practice mindfulness and meditation, which are great for maintaining psychological well-being. You can also try riding your bike to work or uni as a way to squeeze in some physical activity into a busy schedule. Google Maps has a bike mode that will show you the best way to get from point A to point B on your bike. Another great way to get physical activity into a routine is to unwind at night by doing some yoga. Put on some comfortable clothes, light a candle, and grab a yoga mat or even just a towel. You can make up your yoga flow as you go, or there are a bunch of instructional videos free to access online of different experience levels, durations, and genres to choose from. Yoga is a great way to work on strength and flexibility while practicing mindfulness or meditation. This form of physical activity can be particularly valuable for people with autism, as it is a great chance to build on skills such as balance, spatial awareness, and motor skills. For all these reasons, physical activity is a fantastic self-management tool for enhancing your well-being.